Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Asma Jacob. I've come on to give you some tips about how to work with children or adult yourself if you have or suffer from any form of emotional anxiety, restlessness, frustration, sometimes too tired or fatigue, or even too restless to sleep. So I'm coming here to give a tip to do with the breathing. As always with any emotion, it's a form of like a chemical creating in the brain, causing the body to react and put us to fight and flight situation, which most of our children that we have, especially children with additional needs or children that suffer from anxiety, whether it's anxiety to go to school or exams, there's a lot of those chemical creating in the body, and they are on fight and flight situation. A little bit of anxiety is okay because it's like, it's like a form of survival. When it's a lot, it can be quite daunting, too much, exhausting, and the brain's, it's 100 miles an hour going, what if, what's that, what's this, and so on, which causes a lot of uses of energy. And some of our children that I work with, a 99.9% on fight and flight response, and finding certain regulation or how to regulate themselves hard, or they need more intervention of specific way of supporting them to calm down, going, this is safe. And sometimes they might react against it because they've never ever felt it before. So one of the technique I use a lot, because I used to suffer a lot with anxiety, and I also use it a lot with my children, and I will give you tips how to use it with certain children as well if necessary. It's called 7-11 breathing. It's really, really simple, and it's an amazing tool. And the reason it's called 7-11 breathing is you're breathing out longer than you're breathing in. It just helps the body just to go, this is good, and creates the calm chemical in the body just to relax you and relax all the muscles, and allow the brain just to go, everything's safe, everything's okay, and things like that. And just, you're just back to really yourself, back to feeling okay and knowing what's happening and so on. It's really, really amazing tool. You don't have to do 7 and 11. You can do 2 and 4, 3 or 6, as long as you're breathing out longer than you're breathing in. You can start even small time and then increase it as time goes by. Okay, some really amazing tool, and as I said, this tool is to calm the body down. The first time you do the 7-11 and breathing, is really amazing. You feel a bit weird, going, I might feel a bit heavy or a bit not sure, or tingling in the arm. That's amazing. It means your body's reacting to it and is creating the right chemical just to calm the mind down. So it's really, really simple. We'll start basic, and it's the only time we can say, you can get your stomach bigger if you want, but it's really if you can try and breathe from the diaphragm instead of the chest, because sometimes when we're anxious, we're like that type of breathing, short breathing, and we're inhaling quite a lot of oxygen. Okay, so we're breathing more in and then out, and this is just to do it the reversal. So if you try and breathe from the stomach instead of the chest, but that's okay when you just first start. Practice really helps. And then you just breathe in. Okay, I'll do 3 and 5. Okay, you count to 3 while you breathe in, you count to 5 while breathing out, and you can breathe out through your mouth really, really slowly. Okay, so you go from the diaphragm. I'll stand up and show you. Excuse the stomach, but there you go. So you're breathing from here, and you go. And so on. So you can do breathing 3 and breathing out in 5, and then you can expand it as time goes by. You can do it anywhere while driving and you're feeling a bit, just please pull over and then do it. And or you can do it if you're out and it's too busy and you're feeling overwhelming, and no one will realize what you're doing as well. It's an amazing tool you can carry with you everywhere. Okay, as long as you're breathing out slowly and longer than you're breathing in. It's an amazing tool, okay? And you can extend it to, as time goes by, 7 and 11. It's really helpful. You can do this 3-4 times a day before you go to bed, as you wake up. It's all totally up to you. Give it a go and let me know in the comments how it goes. For some of our children that I work with, I do this a lot, okay? I mean, some of our children finds it really hard to sit still or to stay in one place. And to be honest, I do it through play. Sometimes through cornflower, as I'm grasping the cornflower with them in their hand and it's dribbling, I go, and then we go, and just allow it there. As I'm doing it, you can just see their regulation and things change because they're focusing on the feeling of the cornflower, how it's drooling in their hands and stuff like that. Some of the children, I use a balloon. So you breathe in with your nose and then you blow into a balloon. Some children, I use bubbles. Some children, I use water play. So have straws and they blow into the water. Yeah, just make sure they can blow. I got quite a few. Luckily it was water and they drank most of it, but hey, water's healthy, why not? But those are the aspects and stuff. If you do want to know more, please feel free to contact me and I would love to hear how it's gone for you, and leave it down in the comments for me. Thank you very much. Take care. Bye.